Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? It is a good day. Right now it is 51 degrees, but I think we're supposed to get close to, oh, I can't remember actually. Originally they said about 70, but I think it's a little less than that now. Vulture, I'm not even going to try and say that. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. I think we're supposed to get to about 64 today. All right. So anyway, it's a very good day, beautiful day. I had to do my live a little bit early compared to normal because we have some company coming over. I mentioned many times that my husband just had cardiac bypass surgery 2 weeks ago today. And so for that first 2 weeks, he had to be careful about people coming over and possibly having, colds or being sick in any way. So everybody is coming over today. Well, not everybody, but we have a few people coming over today for a barbecue and so they can visit and all that fun stuff. So anyway, I normally go on an hour from now, but that is pretty much when everybody will start arriving. So I decided to go on a little bit early. So I don't know if anybody watched the premiere that I just put out for the hashtag Feast in a Jar 23. Excited about that. Today's the first day. So I have this, I had the one that I posted today from this channel, and I will be posting one from my other channel later in the month. Nobody's in here yet. I did get one of my larger garden beds, got it filled with the compost from my compost pile, the dirt, and it's not completely broken down, but it's pretty good. So I did get that done. I have about 4 videos that are filmed and ready for editing. So excited about that, getting some stuff done. And I'm still waiting to see if anybody's going to come in here. I know changing my time always messes things up. I am in the middle of trying to get some of these prizes that are for the giveaway for the collaboration. Trying to get those organized and a list written down so that I know what's what I have. Hi, Jamie. How are you? I was beginning to wonder if anybody was going to come in. I know it messes things up when I have to change the time. I was just saying it was 2 weeks ago today that my husband had his surgery. And for the first 2 weeks, he had to be very careful about having visitors who, might be sick or have colds, or couldn't take a chance on him getting an infection or anything like that. So anyway, we have a couple of family members that are coming over today, and we're going to barbecue. We're going to have some tri-tip sandwiches and just visit because nobody's been able to visit. So they're supposed to start showing up in about an hour and a half or so. And so I had to schedule my live an hour early. And because of that, there's hardly anybody here. I think, Jamie, you're the only one still left. You're the only one in here right now. But that's okay. Maybe some people will come back and watch the replay. Anyway, I was just saying that I have about 4 videos now that are filmed and ready for me to edit and get posted. Yeah, it says 3, but one of them is me on my other monitor, and one of them is me on my other channel to get the watch hours. And then the third one is you. So anyway, so I have those videos that are ready to be edited and posted this coming week. So that's going to be nice to get caught up on that stuff. And then I don't know if you saw it in the comments on the premiere, I had a cancellation on the Feast in the Jar. So if you know anybody who might be able to post a video on the 18th, yes, the 18th, just send them my way. I better write this down before. I had 1 spot left, and I think the Inquisitive Farm Wife is going to do an extra video. She sent me an email this morning. So I'm excited for this. Yeah, I'm just putting the word out there. And then, I got space for several people if they want to, because, I was going to do as many as 2 videos per day. So I do have some spots if anybody else wants to get in on it, but it would be nice to at least have 1 video on each of the 30 days. Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting collaboration. I think we're going to see a lot of different stuff, especially since I know several are doing, well, I mean, my list, you can see the color coding, the orange and the blue. One color is for canning videos, and one color is for the dried type items. So it'd be interesting to see what everybody does. I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah, mostly freeze dried. I know at least one, though, did say that theirs was not actually freeze dried, but it was dried. So I don't know what they're doing, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I wish I had a freeze dryer. Really, really want one, but too much money for me right now. So, but yeah, I got now at least, well, after the 1 cancellation, every day has at least 1 video, except I gotta find a replacement for that one. But yeah, it's going to be a good collaboration. I'm excited. I finally broke 900 on my subscribers, but I'm way behind on watch hours, so it's going to take a while before I actually get monetized. But that's okay. It's kind of funny because the timing, I started hanging out in this community and started getting, started gaining subscribers and stuff in about February last year. So around that time, I all of a sudden had quite a bit of watch hours happening each day. But that also means that now I have all those watch hours dropping off. So, and then since I didn't post anything for almost 2 weeks because of everything going on with my husband, I missed two lives, Saturday lives, which makes a big difference. And then just not posting, all of a sudden I've actually lost watch hours over the last 2 weeks. So a week and a half. So now I got to try and make up for that. So that is why I'm trying to get some more videos put out. But, I don't want to just willy-nilly them and end up with a bunch of not very good videos. I mean, not that my videos are great to begin with, but yeah, yours are dropping too. Yeah, it's really hard. If I would have known about lives sooner, and if I didn't have all of the family stuff that's been going on almost a year now, because you have to remember it was May when my mother-in-law passed away, and she had dementia and stuff, and so we had like the whole month before that I wasn't doing a whole lot, and then a couple of weeks after that was kind of rough, and then we had my stepson passed away, and it's just been one of those kind of years. And then with my husband, he's had a couple things going on, and then now open heart surgery and all that fun stuff. It's just if it hadn't have been for some of that stuff, I think I would have been able to be more consistent. For one, I would have had a lot more videos posting, and I think I would have gained a lot better. But it is what it is. But so now I'm at the point of losing watch hours every day, and it just it's hard to make up for it. So it's okay though. We will get there. But so my goal now is just to be consistent and put out decent videos, good for me, I guess I should say, because like I said, it's not like my videos are great to begin with, but if I can improve a little bit each time and just get some decent videos out there, I think it'll happen when it happens. And thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. But anyway, everything is back on the right track now, and hopefully nothing major will happen again. And we can just go up from here. So I'm looking forward to it. I did, I told you that, what did I do with those? I started posting, I must have took them, oh, there. I started posting all of my budgeting and shopping videos and all that kind of stuff, and posting them on the other channel, which is, I've had the channel for quite some time, but I really just I moved videos over and started doing stuff with it a month ago. So anyway, I'm starting to get a little more serious on that one also, although I need to post a couple of videos. But I ordered these stickers, and then I changed my logo. So, I've still used these, but these are the old logo. I wanted something a little more, it's actually similar style as this one, but of course the graphics and all that stuff are different. But anyway, that's okay. And my shirt is from Spring. I have some merchandise on Spring. I got that several months ago. I wear it all the time, so. But anyway, you want one? They're on Spring. I think I've given away one shirt on Danny Day's, one of her lives when she did her giveaway, and then I gave away a coffee cup. I don't know if you've seen those. They have the regular logo on the front, and then they have the black and white on the back. I had to create a black and white logo because I won some coasters, wood coasters, and so I decided I would just keep it and put it on the back side of the coffee cup. So anyway, yeah, I love stickers too. I have a sticker board up here, which I have some more stickers I need to add to it. I mean, I have like stickers sitting here from giveaways and stuff that I need to put up on there. And then I have a couple more things that I've received in the last 2 weeks. So I need to do another mail call, get that done. But anyway, and I'm kind of thinking if nobody else pops on here anytime soon, I might cut this short. I know it really messes things up when you have to change the time. I really hated doing that, but that's okay. But anyway, so I got to do something. I imagine the next time they have the stickers, I'll get some with the new logo. But anyway, I'm going to start trying to get videos posted on both of them. How's the animals? Good. I think if you watch the video, I moved the second batch of the babies out into the chicken coop, and they're doing pretty good. I think I have about another probably week or so, and I will let those out, the other ones. We found the missing duck. I don't know if you saw that. I talked about it on my live last week also. He was hiding. We were talking about my enclosed patio. We have like the canning kitchen and the living room space that's for holidays and stuff. Then we have a storage space, and we have a propane dryer sitting out there, and he was hiding behind that propane dryer. I went out one day, and I was kind of walking out with the dogs because I was afraid that Rocky might get back in the pen. And so I was walking out, and Rocky ran around up inside that area, and then I heard quack, quack, and walked up in there, and sure enough, there was the duck. And in the time that I could get my husband and get back over there, it was gone, and we couldn't find it for another like 24 hours. So the next day, every time I walk out there with the dogs, I would go back around and look inside that spot. And finally, the next day, he was there again. So we got him and put him back in the pen with the rest of them. So we're back to having 3 ducks and then the 2 geese. So anyway, yeah, that's been fun. It looks like he's limping a little bit on one foot, but not too bad. But otherwise, doing okay. So, and we haven't had any more issues. And, we've gone back to not walking out there with the dogs again because, we never had to before. And he's not had any issues. So I still really think it was not Rocky. I think whatever was out there, Rocky may have gotten involved in trying to run it off or scare it off or whatever. And that's why he jumped over the fence. But he's been fine since then. So hopefully there won't be problems. And then let's see. One of the videos that I have filmed that's going to come out probably Monday is a walk around showing the fruit trees and some of the blooms that are happening and giving an update on what the homestead looks like, if you want to call it a homestead. But anyway, that'll be an interesting one. I'm trying to remember what the other ones were. I can't remember now. Oh, I did some dehydrating. That's on a video. But anyway, so yeah, it's been a busy week. It's been a fun week. It's been nice to actually get some stuff done. Because I've been off work. His follow-up appointment is on Tuesday, so as long as there are not any problems, then I will be back to work on Wednesday. So I've been trying to take advantage of some of that time that I had and done. Get some filming done, get some gardening done. I got to get those gardening beds filled up and ready to go, especially the one, because I got to get some of that stuff that I've started, some of my seedlings in the ground, mainly the snow peas and green beans and stuff, because they're taking off, and a couple of them are starting to turn a little bit yellow, because I'm either going to have to get them planted in the next couple of days or up pot them so that they have more space to get their nutrients. So I'm going to have to do something with them. Got the turkeys taken care of finally. Yep. When we first started getting chickens, we had two turkeys, and in the freezer. We had two turkeys, and they're so dumb. They find ways to hurt themselves, find ways to kill themselves. It's crazy how dumb they can be. But one of them didn't even last a couple of months, and then the other one got really big, and then I don't even know what he did, but he died. So, I still need to find somebody that's local to me, or somewhat local anyway, who can, I want to take part in a dispatching and butchering of the birds, so that I will feel more comfortable about it, so that when we have issues, we can put them in our freezer, because it seems like such a waste to just let them, to not do something with them when something happens. We had 8 toms, yeah. Yeah, I would love to have some more turkeys, but I really don't want to get any more turkeys until I've, learned a little bit more about how to process them. I've watched a million videos. I probably could do it. I'm not comfortable with it until I've participated in it, So I would love to do that and then get some turkeys so that we can get them in our freezer. But anyway, yeah, because, we keep, sometimes I let the one hen that goes broody all the time, sometimes I'll let her hatch out a couple of eggs, and then we end up with roosters, too many roosters. And it would be nice, right now we just give them away, and usually to somebody who's going to butcher them and make soup or something out of them. But, it'd be nice if I could just do that myself. Des, hello. Yeah, that'd be cool. Send me that link. But yeah, so it'd be nice if I could just butcher them myself and put them in the freezer, and when we have too many roosters, just let them get to the optimal size and butcher them and not let them go to waste. That's the ideal way to do it anyway. That's what homesteaders do. They keep most of their females for laying eggs, and then take the males and butcher them and put them in the freezer. Let you come to his place and walk you around it. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, my problem is finding somebody who's local enough, close enough to me. But anyway, I'm still changing the time. The one reason I hate changing the time, I don't have people coming in. I'm sure somebody else is live right now. I always feel like I'm competing with other people. That's why I worked so hard at trying to pinpoint a time that worked, and he lets you do it though. Yeah, that'd be cool if I could. Do you know where he's located? That's the thing that's hard for me is, I'm in California, and yes, I'm in the Central Valley, which is very agricultural. but I'm still kind of I'm in the county, but it's like being in the city. So there's not a lot of um, a lot of people around me, or at least that are advertised, that you can come and do that kind of thing. So I don't know. All terrain, coffee, and camping. Hello, hello, Jason. How are you? M&T were. I left there to come hang out with you until Barbecue Rockstar. He was supposed to be 2 Eastern, but he was going live 3. So, yeah, see, mine got messed up because I was saying earlier, my husband hasn't been able to have visitors for the last 2 weeks because of his open heart surgery, and we didn't want infections or didn't want people coming over sick or anything like that. So anyway, we are having a couple of family members over today for a barbecue. Put a tri-tip on, and then I'm going to slice it real thin, and we're going to have some tri-tip sandwiches. But they're supposed to be here in about an hour or so. So I had to do my live about an hour early. I'm doing totally stinking awesome. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not doing too bad at all. I had my premiere at 10 o'clock, well, an hour and a half ago. I know you guys are on a different time zone than I am. It was the first video to kick off the collaboration that I'm hosting for Feast in a Jar. So I had that about an hour and a half ago. And now I was trying to squeeze my live in. Yeah, it is funny how people have certain things that they say all the time. And like with Jason, it's the totally stinking awesome, and then the I miss you already. And so when it's typed in, it's kind of goodness. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, it's kind of like when you're reading a book and you get the voices of the characters, or you quoting somebody on a movie or something like that, and you can hear that person saying it. Man, I got a terrible tickle in my throat. Wow. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to, I'm okay now. It was almost felt like I inhaled some dust or something, which I probably did. Renee, hello, how are you? Breathe. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, Renee, I was telling Jamie and anybody else in here, I have spots open. I have one cancellation for the collaboration, so I need to fill that spot for sure. But if you know anybody else who's interested in participating, send them my way, because I still was going to do 2 videos on some days if I had more people. So if anybody else might be interested, just send them my way. Have them send me an email or something. Peeps coming in, not leaving yet. Yeah. The collaboration is Feast in a Jar. So it's some people are doing canning, some people are doing freeze dried or dried of some sort, but it's basically having a complete meal in a jar. So like I did, my premiere was today for the first video to kick it off. And I did a Mexican picadillo, which is a hamburger soup, Mexican style. Anyway, canning chicken legs and thighs tomorrow. Yep, cool. I have never done I have never done any like the bone-in meats. I really need to do that. She'll do it. Jason, you do it too. Yeah, Renee's already doing 2 days on the collaboration. So, but I just meant, spread the word. If the more the merrier, as long as it doesn't get too out of hand. But anyway, the more the merrier. It would be nice to have 2 videos per day instead of 1. But I do at least need to get the 1 empty spot that I have now filled. So I envision wonderful chicken and dumplings. Yep. I put coffee in a jar. Coffee is a meal, right? How funny. Yeah, I did some, it's one of the videos I have ready to edit and get out. I did some dehydrating. I do want to try and I want to do more dehydrating this year. So we were talking, my husband and I were talking, and we're going to make the reason I don't do it so much outside in the canning kitchen is because it's not temperature controlled. And sometimes it can be an issue if it's too hot or if it's too cold. So anyway, we have a cabinet. Actually, it's the one we took out of the bathroom here. My husband's going to take the tile off of it and just put a regular top. And then I'm going to put that in the laundry room. We have a pretty decent sized laundry room. And then we're going to put it in there and put the dehydrator in there so that it's always handy for me to get to, so that I can do some more dehydrating this year. But anyway, I finally got all those green onions that were out in the herb bed that I need to get cleaned out for this season. So I finally got those out and dehydrated those. And then I had bought a bag of serrano peppers, and it had like 20 or 25 peppers in it, and I only needed 3 for the recipe that I used. So I chopped those up and dehydrated those. And then I also had a bag of poblanos for another recipe. And again, don't need the whole bag. And so rather than letting the stuff go bad and have to throw it away or feed it to the chickens or whatever, I just chopped that up too and put those in the dehydrator. So yeah, I really need to dehydrate more, not let things go to waste that can be dehydrated. Onions is another thing. I think I have 2 bags of onions because one is white or yellow, I can't remember, and one is purple. And now there's just the 2 of us, we can't use them fast enough. And so before they start to go bad, I need to just dehydrate what's in there, and then we'll have them for future use and not have to buy more onions that are going to go to waste. It's so much cheaper to buy, the bag of them or something instead of just buying 1 or 2. So I'd much rather do it that way. You need to dehydrate more. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I could dehydrate that I really need to. I need to do more of it. That's for sure. You do the same thing. Yep. Yeah. The whole idea is, especially with the videos that I post on the other channel now, I kind of pride myself on keeping a low grocery budget for us, and meals that are cheap but yet still great meals. And so it kind of defeats the whole purpose if you have to throw away stuff that you bought because you didn't use it. So I'm just trying to find ways to make sure that I'm saving everything that I can, I want chicken and dumplings. I love to make chicken and dumplings. Jamie, I myself have never dehydrated celery. I actually don't use it a lot. Um, I usually buy it when I'm going to do like a beef stew or something like that, and I do it in a big canning session. So I end up using all or most of it, and then what I don't use, I actually end up giving to the chickens because I don't use a lot of celery myself. I mean, I probably would, like if I grew it and had it handy, and if I dehydrated it, I might use it more. I don't know, but it's not something I use a whole lot. So you're asking the wrong person, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. Use it in soups. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. And like I said, if I had it dehydrated, I probably would too. So it might be something I need to look into. um, well, the idea, I mean, I guess we really haven't specified it too much, but it really is supposed to be shelf stable meals in a jar. Um, so, canned or freeze dried foods in the jar or that type of thing is what the collaboration is about. Usually it's a long process to make the chicken and dumplings, and I think this will speed it up. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Jason. I'm sure I'll be doing some more collaborations as we go. This is my first time hosting a collaboration, so I wanted to, get my feet wet or whatever. So maybe we'll come up with something that you can do. Um, Now, the meal prep type thing, I was thinking about doing a collaboration for that kind of stuff on my other channel, the one that I do for the budgeting and shopping and, um, cheap groceries, basically, is the kind of idea of that channel. Templin Acres, hello. Thank you for coming in. Poor Jason, I know. Came up with a cool idea that I might do on my channel anyway. I'm gonna think it through some. Cool. Cool, cool. I see Templin Acres all over the place all the time, but I never can remember your name. So I'm going to write it down. Maybe I will remember it. I did that with the bread. Oh, well, not organized at all. Yeah. Well, I started talking about this collaboration, 6 months ago? Because I just wanted to make sure that there would be a little bit of interest. I did not want to put on a collaboration and then have nobody do it. So I just wanted to make sure people were interested, and then, kind of got the word out a little bit way ahead of time so that I could have, make sure that I had enough people involved. And then it was funny because once, 2-3 weeks ago, when I started sending out the email, people kept sending emails back saying you should reach out to this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I would do that. And then next thing you know, it was like, oh, wow, I'm going to have plenty of channels. So it worked out really good. I want a redo of today. Why? Has it not been a good day? Okay. I think my company is here. So I think I'm going to call it now. Hold on. Sorry about that. Just got rid of the kids for a week. Okay, So anyway, my company is here. I hear them talking. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And I hope I will see you guys back on here next week. And I'm so sorry for cutting it short. But have a good one, guys. And I'll see you next week. Miss you already too, Jason.